Good morning, Computer Foundation students. I'm going to go over this week's assignment. It's activity 2.1.3, Happy Balance, and let's get started. Okay, so this is very similar to what you did with Happy Accelerometer. You have to start with the Happy Accelerometer code, and then we're going to add more things to it, add more enhancements, show you different things that it will do. So let's dig right in. If you don't have a good Happy Accelerometer file, let me know. If something happened to it, I can send you back what you sent me. So far, everything I've graded has been great. Or I can make sure you get good code, but just you have to start with something. So if there's been a problem, email me, let me know, and I'll help you out. So this week, there's going to be some things that you have to see and know what it does. So I'm just going to play this. You can play it on your own, but it shows what you're going to do. That's the basics. You can listen to all of it on your own if you want to. But when it hits the edges, it's going to change to a red sad face. And then there's going to be an option for you to play again. So they give you the design overview here. Add to the Happy Accelerometer app. So what first thing I would do is go in and save it as a new name. So if you go over to MIT App Inventor. Sorry, I had it in block code, but there it is, Happy Accelerometer. I would go to Projects, Save Project As. Now, I'm going to put on here Happy Balance. And I don't remember what this is. If it's 213, I don't know, whatever it is. And Hershey. So I know whose it is. That's my starter code. So now I'm ready to move on. And we know it's going to be called something different. So let's see here in the designer mode. Screen one. Happy. There we go. Now we know it's Happy Balance. Just so that when I bring it up on the screen, I'll know, hey, which one am I in? Okay, I'm going back to Project Lead the Way. So, Happy Balance Game, a game that tests the user's ability to balance their device on their foot. Oh my goodness, on your foot. So you're going to add the following features to transform the Happy Accelerometer into the Happy Balance Game. The image changes and a sound plays when the image reaches an edge of the screen. The game will end when the sprite hits it, and then the user is asked if they want to play a game. And you can say yes or no. If you say no, it's just going to end. If you say yes, it's going to start over. So it's personalized. I also get to make it personalized to make it unique if I want. So the first thing it says is described above. Your app is going to make sounds and show a different image. All these sound and image files are stored in a zip file. You need to download, extract it, and save it on your computer. So when you click on Happy Balance Resources right here, notice it brings a resource file up, and I'm going to click on it. And yes, they're all here, but I can't get to them right now because they're in a zip folder. So if I go up a line, there's my zip folder. And if I right click on it and say extract all, it's okay to put it in my downloads file and say extract There it is. Now I have an extracted file. I did this twice, but just letting you know now if I get any of these out of there when I need them, I already have the happy one. But if I want the sad one, there's where I get it. And you're going to want all of these sounds because when it hits the top, it's going to say top, bottom, left, and right. So we need these. Okay. Hopefully that helps you know how to extract it. We go to App Inventor and log in, open Happy Accelerometer, and there it says Project Save As, save the app with a new name, Happy Balance. Based on my directions, just make it Happy Balance and then your last name or first name. In the Properties screen on the Designer view, change the title to Happy Balance. I guess I already did that. And then in the Media panel, use the Upload file to add the 4 sound files one at a time that you just saved. So, going to add all those sound files. So we have happy. Let's just go ahead and start getting some of these files. There we go. So let's get sad on there. I know eventually we're going to want that. And bottom. Sorry, that just takes a minute to get that all done. But now we're getting all the files in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I got all 6 on there. Okay, now the next step is in the media drawer, drag 4 sound components to the screen. Okay, so we want 4 sound components. Media, sound. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, in all the components panels, rename the sound components to represent the sound files left, right, top, and bottom. It's got to change their names left, right, top, and bottom. Okay, and then they want each of the files that are associated with it. So one by one, select each sound component in all components and set the source property to the appropriate sound file from step 1. For example, the left sound component should have a source of say left.mp3. Okay, say left mp3. So I'm going to try to scooch it up a little bit so you can see right here the source file. making sure they all match. There we go. Now we have files that actually say what each of these represent. Okay, next step, upload the sad PNG file that was saved in step 1. Okay, I have the sad file already in there. It says select recall from the requirements that the app needs to ask if the user wants to play again. For this, you're going to need a new component, a notifier. A notifier is a non-visible component that creates a pop-up window. So select user interface and drag a notifier out. There's a notifier. Add a label and rename it replay label. Okay, I am at 11 minutes and 31 seconds, and I have a parent-teacher conference coming in. So I'm going to stop right here, and we will start at step 13 when I come back with the next video.